How to make honey soy garlic chicken. For the marinade, you will need olive oil, honey, ginger, garlic, soy sauce, salt and pepper. Coat 6 chicken thighs evenly and add to the oven at 180 degrees for 45 minutes. Serve with rice and green beans, topped with sesame seeds. Job done.
We're making sliders animal style. About a pound of ground beef. Take some Lawry's, black pepper, some garlic, mix it, yellow mustard. Squeeze it all in there. Spread it out. Put your meat in. Press. Like that. Bake at 350 for 20 minutes. Chop an onion. Boom. Vegetable oil in a pan. A little butter. Onions to the party. A little salt and pepper. Let's make secret sauce. Equal parts mayo, mustard. Mix it. And a shot of cayenne pepper. Mix it. Done. Done. Hawaiian rolls. Spray your Pyrex. Slice it in half. And now we layer Munster cheese. Flip your meat. Onions. Dill pickle chips. Secret sauce on the top bun. Spread it. Boom. Top with cheddar cheese. Top it. Melt a stick. Add some seeds to your butter. Pepper. Pour your butter. 350, 15 minutes. Oh my gosh.
I promise you, if you make this mac and cheese on Thanksgiving, you're going to wow everybody at the dinner table. So today I'll be showing you guys how to make the best homemade mac and cheese. You're going to begin by adding 4.5 cups of heavy cream and 4 ounces of cream cheese to a saucepan and let that come to a simmer on stovetop. We're using penne pasta instead of elbow macaroni. The ridges on penne allow the sauce to cling on better, which results in more flavor in each bite. But here I'm sauteing 1 small onion and about 6 cloves of garlic minced and 1 stick of melted butter. I added about 2 tablespoons of flour and let that cook for a little. Then I added in our heavy cream mixture. Then for our cheese I added shredded cheddar, pepper jack, as well as freshly grated white cheddar. Seasoning with a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and salt. Mix everything together well, then add in your pasta. I ended up adding in a little bit of turmeric just to give our pasta a nice color. Then you want to add half of your pasta into your baking dish. Layer on some of our cheese, and add on the rest of our pasta, more cheese, finishing off with Italian breadcrumbs. Baked at 350 for about 25 minutes, and we're done. I'll be posting another mac and cheese recipe next week, so make sure you stay tuned for that.
Here's how to make these amazing Korean fried chicken bites. Start by coating some chicken breast in an egg, then get some corn flour, salt, white pepper and garlic powder and mix. Coat your chicken pieces in the flour and then deep fry. In a separate pan, get some unsalted butter, oil, ginger garlic paste, brown sugar, honey, sriracha sauce and soy sauce and mix. Coat your chicken pieces in the sauce and then garnish with sesame seeds and spring onion. Serve and enjoy.
We're making TikTok's famous baked feta pasta, but better. Start with your tomatoes, add some shallots and olive oil, season with salt, crushed red pepper flakes, add that whole block of feta, add some thyme sprigs, more olive oil of course. You're gonna bake at 400 for around 45 minutes until that feta is golden. Stir it all together, add your cooked pasta, add some lemon zest, some pasta water, basil for a fresh last touch, and you're finished.
Today we throw it back to the basics and learn how to perfect basmati rice, just like Halal Cart makes it. First step is to always rinse your rice thoroughly until the water runs clear. Do not skip this step or it won't be fluffy. Our second step is to take the flavor to a whole nother level. We'll melt some butter in a pot and add our rice to it and toast it for about 3 or 4 minutes. This recipe we also add turmeric, salt, black pepper, and oregano. Turmeric is the key to getting that signature bright yellow color that's found in Halal Cart rice. For our third step, we use chicken broth instead of water to amp up the flavor. For basmati rice, I like to use a 1 to 1.5 cup ratio of rice to liquid. Once it boils, drop the heat, bring it to a simmer, cover, and let it cook for about 15 minutes. It should be tender and fluff up easily with a fork. And you've now impressed yourself by making the perfect rice.
I saw this girl make an inside-out omelet for her boyfriend, so I decided to give it a try. I'm not really about keto, but I definitely love cheese. Take your cheese of choice, grate it up, and put it in a hot skillet. And when you start to see the edges getting brown is when you can add your fillings. I was in the mood for something oniony, so here's me adding green onion. If I had a tomato, I would add that too, but I haven't gone grocery shopping yet. Pour the egg right on top of that melted cheese. Put it on top, and then you're gonna season it up. Currently obsessed with Kinder's Master Salt. This tastes like garlic, sea salt, and it's so buttery. You can get it off of Amazon. It's amazing. Trader Joe's, everything but the bagel seasoning. Ah, fucking get it. Add more. I also added red pepper flakes, but I didn't film it. Then you cover and wait for the eggs to be cooked. Once they are, remove the lid. Duh. Take your favorite spatula and flip that shit over. Mine ended up looking more like a breakfast quesadilla, but oh my god, it was really good.
Today we're making onion cinnamon sugar pretzel bites, but 10 times better. We're going to start with 1 1/4 cups of warm water. Add 1 tablespoon of yeast and 1/4 cup packed brown sugar. Mix and you're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Add 3 to 3.5 cups of flour to a bowl. Add in your yeast mixture and then we're going to knead our dough for 10 minutes. You want to add your smooth dough to an oiled bowl. Cover and we're going to let it rest for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, go ahead and flour your surface and add your dough. Pat it down gently and then cut it into strips. Then cut those strips into your bites. Cover and we're going to let it rest for another 5 minutes. You want to bring some water and 1/4 cup of baking soda to a boil. Boil your dough for 30 seconds on each side. And we're going to bake them at 400 for 8 minutes. For our little frosting dip, I added 4 ounces of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons room temp butter, a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla and mix. You want to brush your pretzel bites with butter, coat them in cinnamon sugar, and you're done. Today we're making buffalo chicken mac and cheese. I went ahead and boiled my pasta and got it out of the way. Added about 2 to 3 cups of heavy cream to a saucepan and about 2 ounces of cream cheese, and I let that come to a simmer on stovetop. Minced 6 cloves of garlic and sauteed it in a saucepan with 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. After about 4 minutes, I added in 2 tablespoons of flour. Let that cook for another 4 minutes. Added in my heavy cream mixture and all of my cheese. 1/3 cup of buffalo sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, and cayenne. Mix everything together well and then add in your pasta. You want to grab a baking dish and layer your macaroni. Add some cheese and the rest of your pasta. Add more cheese if you'd like, and I also made some buffalo chicken bites. I used the same recipe I used for my buffalo chicken tenders. You can find it on my page. Add your chicken on top and we're going to bake at 350 for about 25 minutes. I finished off my mac and cheese with some green onions and it was ready to serve.